I'm walking with them bags. Yeah, I got them bags. Just left the mall and I'm walking out with swag. 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 Ooh, that's a bag. 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 So I'm sorry. I don't have a theme song yet, so y'all gonna hear random songs until then. So this is another episode of Mount Rushmore with the bad guy himself, where I give you a top four anything, whatever it is, we talk about it. You ask me what you want a top four of, I'm going to give it to you. I like doing rankings. I like giving you top fours. This one is a little different though, because I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to be like this number four because they don't do that on the fucking Mount Rushmore. They just give you the top four. Well, that's their top four. They put them up there, but then it's not in order. You know what I'm saying? There's not no official order for that. So that's what I'm doing here. Now for this episode, we are doing top four Wayans brothers movies. And this episode, we will not, I repeat, we will not have an honorable mention. I know last week I lied and said, no, ain't gonna do an honorable mention, then I did it anyway. We're not doing it this week. If I say we're not doing it, we're not doing it. Gosh darn it. All right. So with the Wayans brothers movies, this is anything that they are starring in. It cannot be a quick scene. It can't be, take these bananas. It can't be Beverly Hills Cop like that. It has to be, this is starring a Wayne. They have to star in it. Can't be a quick scene, they have to be starring in it. So the first one, and then again, this is in no specific order, so don't get, oh, you really got that ranked over the. Yeah, can't do that. The first one is Mo Money, Mo Money, Mo Money. I think this one has Damon Wayans and Sean Wayans starring in it. And this one is so funny. And we get the beautiful Stacey Dash. Ooh, this is her in her prime too. This is prime Stacey, the prime 90s Stacey Dash. She was bad. She was bad. Bad to the bone. She was bad in this movie. And this movie, this movie, like I said, she looked so good in this movie. But this movie, these two are committing credit card fraud, and they just acting a fool with these cards. And they get caught. And they have to do some things in order, with these cards. You just got to see it. It's a good movie. It's actually a really good movie for real, but it's so fun. The stuff they do, a lot of stuff you do will get canceled. I've noticed this too, watching a lot of Wayans brothers movies. Like again, in the past couple of years, cancel culture would be coming for them hard if they knew about some of these movies. I want you to apologize for what you did in this movie. That's how it will be this whole time. The next one is Low Down Dirty Shame. Another one they will get canceled for. They made a lot of LGBTQ jokes, a couple Hispanic jokes, couple. I feel like they made a couple white people jokes too, but they made a couple jokes. This one, Low Down Dirty Shame. I don't want to say he's a disgraced cop, but he's pretty much. I don't even know what to describe with his character. He's pretty much a vigilante because he don't work for the police force anymore. And he's friends with people in the police force, but I don't know if this specific case was the reason why he stopped being a police officer. But if it was, it was a big reason. But yeah, this situation, he's trying to track down a criminal. He's like a drug lord, just an overall criminal, getting all kind of mischief. I don't think they even specified if he was a drug lord. I think he was just like a kingpin. And they end up it's Keenen Ivory Wayans in this one, which in my opinion, somebody don't gonna be mad at me for this. He is the best Wayans. If you had to say the best Wayans, I think it's him. I used to love Marlon Wayans growing up, but when you go back and watch it, he's doing a little too much. And Damon Wayans is hilarious though. He's hilarious. I don't really think Sean is that funny. That's just me. I don't think Sean's that funny. But I think Kim Wayans she's funny. It depends on what role she's in. She has a role in this one too. But I think Damon and Keenen Ivory Wayans are the funniest ones. I think I got Keenen Ivory slightly edging him. But Keenen Ivory starring in this one, and you got Jada Pinkett. She wasn't Jada Pinkett Smith yet in this one, but she was Jada Pinkett. In this one, she looked bad too. Now I think about all the females look bad in these movies. Now I think about it. All the females are cold in these movies. But yeah, this is a good movie. This is funny. I quote this movie all the time. Miss Peaches, come and get this Rottweiler. They made a couple of gay jokes about this dude named Wayman in the movie, but he was hilarious too. Um, Next one is Scary Movie. This was created by Keenan Ivory Wayans, and it has Marlon and Sean in it. Marlon is the stoner of the group. This is making fun of the movie Scream and a little bit of I Know What You Did Last Summer. At one point, The Matrix. Unusual Suspects is made fun of in there too, which I didn't realize until I got older and watched that movie. I was like, "Oh snap! I didn't realize they were making fun of that." But it's like a couple different movies they're making fun of in these scary movies. But that first one, they made fun of quite a few movies, and this is, in my opinion, the best scary movie as well. A lot of people say two. This is the best one. But yeah, this movie was hilarious all the way through, and they make fun of Blair Witch a little bit too. Like they make fun of every, like, I want to say about a good 70% of the scary movies are around within like a 5-year radius, 5-year time frame. Last but not least, this might be, is this the funniest one? If it's not the funniest, it's definitely most quotable out of the four movies. I would say I'm Gonna Get You Sucker would have been in there if I had to do an honorable mention. Um, I'm gonna Get You Sucker is a good movie. It started a lot, but this number one movie is White Chicks. It's not the number one, so not, like I said, let me say number four. It's number four is White Chicks, and this movie is starring Sean and Marlon Wayans. I don't think any other Wayans. No, not this one. And this was in that time period where Wayans was just low key just dropping movies. Like they had this, they had Little Man, they had like they was dropping some bad movies. Like, but this one, like in the box, I think the box office it didn't do that good, and it didn't get rated that good. But this movie is so funny. And this one, they're two cops on the cover that'll be white women, kind of like it's like Big Mama's House, like when they had to go undercover because they just want an excuse to put on the wig and a dress and go through female issues and be a man about it. Just do like clueless man shit with this stuff. But this movie is so funny. So I gotta put in the list. So that's my top four Wayans brothers movie. And we got this isn't the debut of Terry Crews, but I think this is, in my opinion, this is his biggest movie. Like this is a movie that skyrocketed his career. I think he was in a couple roles, but I think we were talking about him in Friday at the Next. We were like, okay, this guy, he's pretty funny. And then that one, when he was doing that song, skyrocketed his career at that point. He started doing Adam Sandler movies. He started trying to do little action movies. Did a couple more comedies. Did some TV shows like Everybody Hates Chris and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He was in all kind of stuff after that. But yeah, they obviously the Wayans brothers. I have so much respect for the Wayans brothers because they started up so many careers. They started so many careers, and if you didn't start up, they literally skyrocketed your career as well. But I'm gonna end it right here. If you got a top four that you want me to do, put it in the comments. If you got a top four Wayans brothers movies that you think is beating mine, drop it in the comments. So that's the end right there. Bad guy.